Hey, yo, man, 205, represent, man, wrestling world. We are back with the Royal Rumble results video. Now, with my Royal Rumble predictions, I was 2 out of 5 on the regular matches. But, however, the Royal Rumble matches, the people that I did pick, unfortunately, they did not win. But we are finna dive into that. And before I get into that, man, I just want to say, hope y'all doing good. Hope y'all doing well out here. I hope y'all enjoyed Royal Rumble. I will get into my rating of the Rumble after I talk about everything that took place. But however, I hope that all of y'all enjoyed the Royal Rumble, regardless of who you wanted to win, did win or didn't win. I hope at the end of the day that you all enjoyed it. Now, let's talk about the first match at hand. Let's talk about the women's Royal Rumble match. Now, beforehand, of course, you had Stephanie come out and she talked and whatnot. She greeted and stuff. But now let's get to the women's Royal Rumble match. Now, you have, and I just want to say, I'm glad Stephanie Vacar, she showed up. Julia showed up. Roxanne, she actually did really well. I think she achieved the record for longest time in the Rumble. Let's see, who else? Alexa Bliss even returned. Now, this is why I said in my past video to expect the unexpected, because a lot of people, of course, were saying, you know, contract negotiation stuff, but I know better. I know WWE and I know better. You know what I'm saying? So with that being said, she's back and I'm very glad she's back. Of course, Charlotte Flair, she returned. She returned back in the match. And Io was my pick to win the Rumble. Io was my pick, but however, she got eliminated, along with Stephanie, along with Naomi, along with Bianca, just along with a whole bunch of people, and still did not win. Still did not win, and I had a feeling that if Io didn't win, if Jordan, because she was in the Rumble as well, Jordan Grace, if either of them two did not win, then I knew Charlotte. I knew Charlotte was going to win. Now, I like Charlotte. Charlotte is one of my favorites. I like Charlotte. I like Tiffany. I like Rhea. I like Jade Cargill. It's a couple that are my favorites. And I'm not surprised by this win with Charlotte. I'm not surprised at all. Cause like I said, if they weren't going to give it to Io or Jordan, then 9 times out of 10 they were going to give that to Charlotte, and she got it. She's the 2025 Women's Royal Rumble winner, and then she also became the first woman to win that Royal Rumble 2 times. So that's history making for her, and I'm more than certain that she's winning at Mania. Cause she's already, I think from sources, she's already guaranteed a title run. So with that being said, she's definitely going to be winning at Mania. The question is against who? Is it going to be against Tiffany? Is it going to be against Rhea? Now, I thought about this. If you want to continue an old story, then by all means, you probably going to more than likely side with Rhea. I mean, the first time they competed against one another was in 2020, and it was at WrestleMania, but it was for the NXT Championship. Charlotte Flair won that match. Then you fast forward a couple years, Rhea Ripley becomes the Royal Rumble winner. She competes against Charlotte at WrestleMania, and she beat Charlotte. So both of them are 1-1 against each other at WrestleMania. But however, if you want to do the third final saga, then you gonna side with Rhea. But however, because a lot of people have wanted this match. A lot of people have wanted this type of match that I'm about to announce, and that's Charlotte against Tiffany Stratton. Now, Tiffany, she's been a really fast rising star, and I've liked her since her days in NXT, since she had the glow in the dark match or the lights out matches with Wendy Chu and stuff. Like, I remember that Tiffany Stratton, and it's just really awesome to see her do her thing now, you know. And a lot of people want her against Charlotte Flair, and who knows, more than likely we may get that match at WrestleMania. But it's all in the matter of, are we going to get something? Are we going to continue a story, or are we going to start a new one? If we're continuing a story, then we're going to do Rhea Ripley. But however, if we're starting a new story, then we're going to choose Tiffany Stratton. And that leaves the door open for who's going to compete against Rhea Ripley, you know. So we're going to see what goes down with that. But I'm really curious to see now, who would I want her to face? I mean, I wouldn't mind her facing Tiffany Stratton. I mean, it'll be Tiffany's first match at Mania. And so what way to kick things off than for her to start against the woman of WWE, Charlotte Flair. I mean, I would just really hope that that's a really good match, and I would love to see it. I would love to see it. Next up, we have the Motor City Machine Guns versus DIY, 2 out of 3 falls match. Now, I thought this match was good. It was good. I mean, it was good. I mean, when they did the 2 out of 3 falls match, the first 2 matches were kind of short, and then they put more of their energy into that third match. They just wanted to go ahead and get those 2 matches out of the way. So 1-1, okay. And I was right on this one. DIY won. But however, I did not predict that the Street Profits were going to interfere and help DIY win. Now, they only did that because they want to take the titles from DIY, and they know that DIY is the ones that attacked them. Now, does this mean that the Street Profits are going to get that match at Mania and win? Probably so. But I want to talk about the Street Profits because I do like the Street Profits, and I do like Montez. I do like Angelo Dawkins. I do like them. But I just want to see them get in a more aggressive style, you know. I just want them to, now, they're probably more than likely still baby faces. I don't know. They're probably that, you know, that character where it can go both ways. It can go heel or it can go babyface. I don't know. I mean, we'll learn more about that coming SmackDown. But I just think Street Profits need to really get more serious. You know what I'm saying? Just more serious. You know what I'm saying? But yeah, it's not too much to really talk about with that match. But yeah, DIY won, and that's that. Next match. Why my. Cody Rhodes versus Kevin Owens for the undisputed WWE Universal Championship. This was good. The only thing I had was, I mean, I know it's a ladder match, but did they just have to use just ladders? I mean, you could have threw they attempted to use a table. I mean, but you know, because I'm thinking like, man, I mean, it's a ladder match, but I mean, you could use a chair or something, you know. Yeah, but hey, man, it was a pretty good match. Just wow, you know, the bumps that they took, and I just want everyone to know that when Cody Rhodes did that Alabama slam to Kevin, threw him through the ladder, Kevin got folded. Yeah, Kevin got folded. He didn't move. He didn't move for a good minute. And so I think, I don't know if this is real, but they said he had multiple injuries. That's what Jackie Redmond on the post conference or whatever was saying. Now I don't know how true that is, but if it really is something serious, then it's gonna be announced in a whole different way. But however, if it's not that serious, he's gonna probably get time to heal up and whatnot, and then get ready for Mania. And that's gonna be that. Now, what I did want, I'll get to that after I get through talking about the matches. But overall, I thought was a pretty good ladder match. Really, really good ladder match. Both superstars really did that thing. And I want to give a huge shout out to Kevin Owens, man. Kevin Owens does not give enough credit for the things that he does and how much he helps in these rivalries and how the way he storytells and all that. It goes a long way. And Cody, man, this rivalry, really brought out a more aggressive side of him. And I love that. And I'm definitely looking forward to seeing what he does going forward. Now, I'm just looking for Randy. I'm just waiting on Randy. Well, let's get that started. But solid match, man. Solid match. Now, the next match, the Men's Royal Rumble match. Now, Penta and Rey Mysterio started it off. And that was a sight to see. Now, in one segment, this had to be a botch. And I'm gonna just be real, this had to be a botch because both of Penta's feet hit the floor. They both hit the floor. But they wanted to play it off. And they wanted to say that he only got one foot down because he wasn't supposed to get eliminated so early. So they wanted to get a foot. They wanted to say that. But I'm over here like, I know what I saw. Penta, both of his feet hit the floor, but they wanted to play it off like we just didn't, like you didn't see it, like, oh, we just didn't. I know, I seen what I seen, but the participants in the Rumble. Now you had Joe Hendry to come. Of course, like you said, he was gonna make an appearance. Joe Hendry definitely came, made an appearance. Roman Reigns, CM Punk, Seth Rollins. Wow. Like the way after they got eliminated, you know what I'm saying? The way after they got eliminated, and Seth Rollins went a little crazy. Seth Rollins went a little crazy, and him and CM Punk are still fighting. So that tells me that CM Punk and Seth Rollins, they're still fighting. They're still going to be fighting at WrestleMania, and you know, I can't wait to see that. You know, I know it's going to be a banger. Now let's talk about the funny part of this match. Let's talk about speed. So Akira Tozawa was supposed to come into the match, and Carmelo, he's going back to the locker room and he's looking kind of pissed off because, you know, he just got eliminated and he's kind of upset. And so to take his anger out, he knocks out Akira Tozawa. And so now Akira Tozawa has to sit down and he's knocked out, he's unconscious. Triple H sees Speed and says, "Hey, you're in the Rumble. We need a contestant. You're in the Rumble. You're in the Rumble." And he's like, "You know what you mean? I'm not." But he goes in the Rumble. And of course he's a great hype dude. And that's one thing about Speed. He's a great hype dude. But I said this beforehand. Speed just don't know what the hell he get himself into. You stay a streamer. You're a streamer. You stay a streamer. This world is entirely different. This wrestling world is entirely different. But however, he gets in the ring. He tries to throw Gable over the rope. Then he goes over to Braun Breaker. As Braun Breaker is trying to put Otis over the rope, he helps Braun Breaker, and Otis goes over the top rope. And he's feeling himself. You know, he does his little move. Then he does a backflip. And as he's just sitting there gloating, this is where I just had my old shit moment. Because as he's sitting there gloating, Braun Breaker is just hitting them ropes. And I'm like, oh damn. Oh damn. As soon as Speed didn't even have enough time to turn around, he was laying on that mat. And yeah, he got speared. Speared just that was a fatality. And he picks him up, he throws him to Otis. Then to just put more, the cherry on top, Otis throws him over the table, over the announcer table, and Speed falls to the floor, eliminated. Yeah, that was a great moment, and I'm just as all that happened, I just shook my head. I'm like, yeah, I'm guaranteeing he won't get in the ring no more. Yeah, he won't get in the ring no more. Then after all that, Logan Paul comes in at number 30. Now, I didn't like that. I didn't like that at all. I didn't like, Logan Paul coming in at number 30. He could have been. He didn't even have to be in the Rumble. You know what I'm saying? But okay, they played it, and here we are. And so you got, like I said, Seth Rollins, CM Punk, Roman Reigns. They all get eliminated. And now you got John Cena still in there. John Cena, I think, because Drew McIntyre I believe he got eliminated before all of them. I mean, correct me if I'm wrong. But however, now you got Logan Paul, John Cena, and Jey Uso. Logan Paul gets eliminated. Now it's down to Jey Uso and John Cena. And John Cena and Jey Uso, they're both on the apron. John Cena, he tries to pick him up, go for an attitude adjustment. Jey Uso counters. He moves back into the ring and he just pushes him off the apron. And Jey Uso is now your 2025 Men's Royal Rumble winner. I would say that left a lot of people in shock because nobody would have thought that, a Royal Rumble that was so stacked like that, Jey Uso would win. But however, it is what it is. It just, WWE really pays attention to their audience and really pays attention to the crowd because the crowd loves them. And the crowd definitely enjoyed that moment. They definitely enjoyed everything that came along with it. So now you got Jey Uso, and I'm believing that he's gonna pick Gunther. I believe he's gonna pick Gunther, and I definitely believe that he ain't losing to Gunther again. WrestleMania, they want that to be a WrestleMania moment, and so I think at WrestleMania he's gonna have his moment and he's gonna become world champion for the first time in his career. But overall, Royal Rumble, pretty great. Royal Rumble was pretty good. I enjoyed the Royal Rumble. It was pretty good. Now I want to talk about the things that I would have wanted to happen. In the women's Royal Rumble match, I like Charlotte, but I didn't expect her to win so soon. But I wouldn't have wanted her to win. I would have wanted either Io or Jordan to win. And then that part where Nia Jax just eliminated everybody, most of the great talent in the Rumble at one time, I wouldn't have wanted that to happen. I mean, I just wouldn't have wanted that to happen because two people that I know that are main roster ready easily is Stephanie Vacar and Julia. They could easily go to the main roster, no questions asked. But I didn't like that part right there. Not at all. I didn't like those parts. I would have changed that. The Motor City Machine Guns, the tag team match, it really wasn't nothing I wanted to change of that. I really didn't honestly care about that match, to be honest with you. Now the ladder match. Sami Zayn was out there, but however, he didn't turn. But however, I would have wanted, like I said in my previous video, I would have, wanted Randy to come out there, say if Sammy were to help, Kevin Owens or something like that, have Randy come out and help Cody win, then afterwards Randy turns on Cody. I would have liked it that, I would have liked it that to happen. But hey, it's all right. But that's something that I would have, liked. And in the men's Royal Rumble match, Joe Hendry came out, true, but I would have liked Joe Hendry. I would have liked Nick Nemeth, and I would have liked The Rock. I would have liked The Rock to come out at number 30, and shoot, hell, throw Roman over the top rope. You know what I'm saying? Throw Roman over the top rope. And how about John Cena eliminate The Rock or something? I would have liked it for those things to happen. If those things would happen, without a doubt, this Royal Rumble would have been a 10 out of 10. But I'm gonna give this Royal Rumble an 8 out of 10. I like that. It was pretty good. Was it in recent years? This has to be the best Rumble in recent years. This has to be the best Rumble. But overall, greatest Royal Rumble of all time, I wouldn't say that. I wouldn't say that. But I would give it definitely an 8 out of 10. And yeah, like I said, a pretty good Rumble. I'm definitely excited for what's to come, to see what's going to take place now, since now we are in WrestleMania season. And man, let's get into it, man. Let's just do it. We in for a wild ride. And that's it, man. And I hope y'all enjoyed this results video. More to come always. Y'all stay blessed out there. I love y'all. And let's keep going, man. We in WrestleMania season. Stay blessed, y'all.